A question I have for you. I remember back in the day hearing, Karl Malone, Charles Barkley, Magic, and all of these guys talk about having programs for rookies. These guys were coming out. I mean, they were finishing 2, 3, 4 years of college before coming in, so they were already in their 20s. But now, with guys coming in out of high school and being 17, 18, 19 years old, what kind of programs do the NBA have for these rookies, or just the young guys, period? And what kind of programs do the Clippers have for these young guys?
Well, we're very fortunate that we have the best owner in sports, and he made sure that we had a G League team, and they play out in Ontario. Unfortunately, due to COVID, it's not the regular format. So there's talks in the NBA about a possible G League bubble, and if that becomes possible, we'll send our young guys down there to play in that G League bubble season. But the NBA is very good about bringing young guys along, and that's from a on the court perspective and then off the court. As far as us for the Clippers, we have we develop a plan, individualized plan for each player, from their nutrition to their strength and conditioning to their on court performance, and then we set goals. So we set goals for and projections for the type of player that we want them to grow into, and we have a individualized plan. So we work on that plan each and every day from their skill set point of view, and then also, like I said, what's great about NBA coaches is they just not stand on the sideline yelling. We hop in and we get involved. So what we do is we try to create a season for them, a season within the season for them. If we have a group of young guys that are not playing as much now, we create for them not only their individual time and workouts, but we put them in small groups, and then we also put them in 5-on-5 situation where they're playing in an actual game. It's just not official season games, so they're able to go up and down, able to run our plays, and able to implement themselves into an NBA season, so they can build those habits. So when their number is called, that they're ready.
That's really good. I think I should have maybe put a little more emphasis on the off the court stuff. So I meant like conflict resolution and stuff like that. For guys to stay away from domestic violence situations, drinking and driving, things like that, though.
Well, they have NBA is very excellent about that, covering those issues. It's a very extensive program that they have. They have the rookie transition program, where all of the rookies are required to go, and they cover everything from everything you talked about, like domestic violence, drug and alcohol abuse, and then also financials. Being financially responsible, because a lot of these young men, they're 18, 19, 20 years old. They never handled this amount of money before. So a lot of times they can get in a situation where they could be overspending. You know what I mean? So they teach guys lessons about money management and how to handle yourself and be a professional basketball player and how you carry yourself. Because once you're drafted into the NBA, you not only represent yourself, but you represent the league, and then also you represent your team. So they have these programs, and then also the NBA league office also has programs where they have what you call player development staff. And it's not player development like from the standpoint of what I do on the court. It's from a off the court basis. So they have monthly meetings where they come out and speak to the guys on issues that are going on, whether they be current event related or any type of player development. So they go through these workshops where they're able to get those kind of necessary conversations in place and develop them from an off the court standpoint. And then to take a step further, we have within our organization staff that does player relations. So with player relations, it takes care of everything 360 from on the court, off the court as well, and all the way down to their diet, any type of community development work that they need to be involved in. So we make sure that we take care of that and have those things in place. So it's a big responsibility. So they have to meet with these certain departments and individuals who run these departments when it's asked of them, and that's something that they commit themselves to by being a part of the team.
Got it. You referenced a few times that you guys have the best owner in the league. So what are some of the things that make this owner, in your opinion, the best owner? Well, you said in sports, actually.
Well, he's the best owner in sports to me because he came to the Clippers at a special time when they were going through a rough period with the previous owner, and he stepped right in. He's very heavily involved into the community of Los Angeles, communities all across the country, up there in Washington, communities all throughout Michigan. His family is big on giving back to the less fortunate. Given to minorities. He's a different owner in terms of he comes from a different world. He comes from the world of tech. So his mentality is different, but his mentality is great because to me, I think he took his experience and his knowledge from tech, and he used his financial power for the greater good of his team and then also the community. He's very open and he listens to any and all, not just the players, but any and all members of the organization in terms of what needs to be done, not only for the team and organization, but also the community that he's implemented himself in. As you know, the Clippers are going to Inglewood, so you're going to see things, and you're going to start to see things. The Los Angeles community anyway, they will see things that will be in place, and those initiatives and those programs are going to be provided by the Los Angeles Clippers, and that's because of Steve Ballmer and his relationships that he is building in the city. So it's not just all about basketball. When I say he's the best owner, it's about the things that he's doing within his organization and then within the community. And then just from a basketball perspective, he's doing all necessary things that he needs to do to build a winner. He's taking an organization that didn't have much, and he's separating it from the other team and creating our own culture, and he's putting a newer, state-of-the-art arena in Inglewood. He's doing things and he's doing whatever needs to be taken to make us a world-class organization, which I think we are. Now we just need to, take advantage of our resources that he's created for us and become world champions.
Got it. And I know you got to get out of here really soon, but this is really important. This is the month, the anniversary month for the untimely demise of the greatest basketball player ever in Kobe Bryant. Have you had any interactions with Kobe Bryant as a fan or as a young basketball player, and also as an adult?
I was very fortunate growing up in LA to, watch Kobe Bryant from playing in the summer league at Long Beach State to his early days as a Laker, catching some games, and then just admiring him over the years. And I was very fortunate. I used to also play pickup basketball at UCLA in the summertime. So I was very fortunate when I had first got out of college. Former Laker Ronnie Torioff was very close with Kobe, and one day Ronnie brought Kobe to the gym at UCLA to play pickup, and for whatever reason he picked me up. He wanted 5, so he was like, "Big fella, you want to run?" I'm like, yeah, sure, absolutely. So I was very fortunate. Like I wish I had the mindset to had told like a friend or something to pull out a phone or something. But we played and we won every game we played, and it was very fun. And it's funny when we were playing, he was also teaching because I was a young big guy at the time learning the pro game. And he was teaching me little tricks, angles of my screens, location, playing underneath the defense. And it was easy. And I was thinking, damn, this guy is so good that he makes me feel like this is easy playing in the NBA, but I know it's not. But he was that smart, he just understood. And I think that was like one of my basketball highlights ever, And it's just unfortunately that, we lost him. And he means so much to LA basketball and the culture of it. And he's greatly missed. And, prayers and thoughts are always continually be with his family and those who lost loved ones in that tragic accident.
Yeah, absolutely, man. We already miss him. It's been a year, man. And after a minute, we were already missing him. What state produces the best basketball players?
I'm always going to be biased with that. It's California, hands down. If you look at it from the broad scale, it's not even close. I mean, you look around the league, you look through every roster, you're going to find somebody from California on that roster and doing good things. We had recent MVPs of Russell Westbrook in the last 5 years, James Harden. Those guys are LA guys, California guys. Like, we produce pretty good players, and it's a ton of players from California. And I'm always going to be biased because I'm from California, and we get a lot of flack, and I don't think we get enough love. And you got to respect it, and it's not no knock on anybody else, but you look at it from a broad range. I mean, we're doing it. I mean, Kawhi Leonard, the best in the world. Where's he from? Paul George, one of the best players in the league. Where's he from?
Yeah. It's true. Listen, it doesn't sound like you're being biased. It just sounds like you're an honest guy.
Yeah. What can I say? If they were offered Virginia, I would say Virginia, but they're not. They're from California. No knock on Virginia. That's not no. Don't read into that. I'm just giving an example.
Very last thing before you get out of here. Obviously, these have to be retired players because I don't want to get you in trouble. Top 5 players all time. No order, just top 5.
No order. I'm going to go Kareem, Magic, Kobe.
Okay.
Man.
Yeah, no, top 3 is good enough though. That's a pretty good list.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Let me do it. I'm gonna run it down. Kareem, Magic, Kobe, Jordan, and I'm gonna go Bird. I hate to do that because when I was growing up, I had a thing against Bird because he would get my old team I used to root for every now and again.
You got somebody that can't play defense, so that's good. But you got Kareem back there. You know what I mean? We got Kareem.
Yeah, the captain, man. I believe. I think from high school all the way through his college career, from start to finish, you can't deny that man as the best basketball player ever in terms of his whole catalog. It's ridiculous.
It's undisputable.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, man, we appreciate you coming out to the shop. We know you got to get some rest and
I appreciate you having me.
Get that ready.
Appreciate Patty Dean. Appreciate Patty Dean for setting this up, man. I'm glad y'all have a relationship. Y'all know each other, man. Thank you.
Shout out to Patty Dean. I appreciate
it. And please come back, man. Come back.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. I appreciate you.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man.
Stay healthy.
Thank you, brother. God bless you.
Yeah, likewise. Beat the Lakers this year. Beat the Lakers. Appreciate you, Dad. Thanks. All right. Hey, by the way, I just want you to know I saved that Kobe question for you. I had it in my notes, and I was like, "Nah, DB's gonna ask. I'll give it to DB. I already know he gonna ask that question."
yeah, thank you. I had about 15, and you were just running through all of them.
Oh yeah, I didn't want to ask that. Like, I was like, he got to ask Kobe. I know he is because, that's what he does. Yeah, but next Tuesday we got Ruben Patterson in, so that'll be dope.
Yeah, that was dope.
Mm-hmm.
I love the fact that he got a chance to stay in LA, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's dope as hell.
He's on the other side of the hallway, but man, that's what better. I mean, fuck, that's a dream. You know what I mean? LA, best city in the world.
Yeah.
And it's crazy that they move into Inglewood. I think they're trying to change the.
Yeah, they got to get their own identity, man. They got to get their own city, because they literally can be like the major spark plug in Inglewood. And they can be like Inglewood's own as opposed to being like LA. It's kind of how like the California Angels, like they went all the way to Anaheim, So
I think it should have been another city though, not Inglewood. You know what I'm saying? Lakers had to form and won many a championship there.
Yeah. Yeah, but they also did it in Staples Center as well.
Yeah.